Today's certification comes exactly 4 years after a mob of Trump supporters stormed the Capitol trying to stop the certification of Joe Biden's presidential victory. Some carried weapons like bear spray, knives, and flagpoles. Nearly 1,600 people were charged in connection with the attack. Of those, 1,000 pleaded guilty. 600 were charged with assaulting or resisting police. And more than 100 of those facing charges are from Pennsylvania, including 22 from this area.
KDKA's Pintar has an update on some of those convicted and why some with years left on their prison sentences could soon be released.
It was just about 2 months ago to the day that then presidential candidate Donald Trump held a rally here at PPG Paints Arena, speaking to about 11,000 people and making campaign promises, among them pardoning those convicted in the Capitol riots. What about now? Here, locally, we're talking about 90 people in Pennsylvania, dozens here in southwestern Pennsylvania alone. Will now President-elect Donald Trump hold to that promise?
We're going to look at everything. We're going to look at individual cases, yeah.
Okay.
But I'm going to be acting very quickly.
President-elect Donald Trump saying a few weeks ago he still plans on keeping that campaign promise of pardoning some, not all, but some of those convicted of storming the Capitol on January 6th, 2021. Let's look at a few snapshot examples of who that might be in our region.
I think it would be really nice to have people donate to my legal fees.
File video of Rachel Powell from 2021 speaking to our KDKA cameras. Powell, known as the Bullhorn Lady, is the mother of 8 from Sandy Lake, Mercer County. Her status today: she was sentenced to 4 years and 9 months in prison, 3 years of supervised release, in order to pay a fine of $5,000 and a restitution in the amount of more than $2,700. From Oakdale, Jordan Mink. Prosecutor said he has a lengthy history of arrests and convictions. He was accused of using a baseball bat to shatter a window at the Capitol. He was convicted of assaulting police officers and was sentenced June 2nd, 2023 to more than 4 years in prison. He was 29 at the time of sentencing. Thomas Carey of Pittsburgh, 22 at the time of sentencing, and a former CMU student. He pled guilty December 21st, 2022, and was sentenced on June 6, 2023, to 14 days intermittent confinement and 36 months of probation in order to pay $500 in restitution. Samuel Christopher of Westmoreland County. He pled guilty on November 5th, 2021. He was sentenced April 5th, 2022, to 36 months probation, including 60 days home detention, a $2,500 fine, and $500 in restitution. One more example, Robert Moores, a former Army Ranger who was working as a Shaler High School history teacher at the time of the riot. He was sentenced May 24th, 2023, to 5.5 years in prison for assaulting Capitol cops. So 2 final questions. Number 1, does he really have the power to do that? The answer is absolutely yes. Remember, just a few weeks ago, President Biden pardoned 39, commuted the sentences of 1,500. Last question, when will this potentially take place? According to an interview with Time Magazine, President-elect Donald Trump said specifically within his first hour of office. Reporting in Pittsburgh, Pintar, KDKA-TV News.